gotten a glimpse into what it takes, the effort and the work that it takes to teach us nerds. I remember getting back my first big assignment in my first semester. We had to design a case study to solve a real-world problem with data. Peter Norlander, who taught 201 at the time, must have spent incredible amounts of time grading our work. He put just so much effort into writing of comments and just putting so much personal attention into everyone's work. But he also gave us a little distribution plot, each one of us, of how we all did relative to each other. And there on the very far left, a lonely little bin of size 1 stood highlighted in yellow. My heart sank. I had gotten the lowest score in the whole class. And it wasn't for lack of trying, it was that I completely just missed the point. Apparently I had done a terrible thing. I had perpetrated research. When I spoke with Professor Norlander, however, he was very kind and encouraging, and he said, and this is something that I've carried with me throughout the program, he said, keep in mind the big picture, and you will succeed. So I devised an able plan. I, the great imposter, would work really, really hard and fool everybody. It takes a lot of effort to overcome those berating little voices inside your head constantly telling you that you're not good enough, that at any moment you'll be discovered for the fraud that you are, despite all the evidence to the contrary. Almost everyone I've met has felt that way at one point or another, or two, or three. I, for one, have lost count. But there is one time that I'll never forget. Some time ago, I was diagnosed with a disorder. My life was daily threatened with the possibility of succumbing to this disorder. And after a few years, the insurance companies had had enough. And battle after battle and appeal after appeal with the insurance companies, they hauled me in front of the tribunal, and they said to me, Kyle Hamilton, you are incurable. You do not merit spending any more funds on, and henceforth, we deny any obligation to pay for her treatment. And you can imagine the sound of the gavel resonating inside my head as it came down. I had one foot in the door of permanent institutionalization by the state. The light at the end of the tunnel had been turned off. I realized I had a choice. It's one thing to hear the voices, it's another thing to listen to them, and it's another thing to believe in them. There will always be voices to listen to, including those inside your head that scream imposter. But if there is one message that I am genuinely, that I'm genuinely and uniquely qualified to convey today, it's this: we get to choose which voices we listen to, and we decide whether they are of merit. So as I embarked on my Miss journey, I discovered this incredible sense of community and mutual support, and my evil little plan had started to become more positive and constructive. And I have felt more connected to you nerds online than I felt in my 2 undergrads. We are a vibrant and active community. Just in the last 2 years, I think there were 13 babies born to good students. And those are just the ones I don't know. I'm incredibly thankful for the opportunity to grow and learn from all of you, the students and the faculty alike. I would like to thank our class representative, Ford, and her lovely assistant, Larissa. hours of linguistic entertainment on Slack. I would like to thank CU and Catherine for their limitless dedication to helping us all succeed. And I would like to thank my family for their unconditional love and support. Someone on Slack said in the course recommendations channel, if you're taking 261, tell your friends and family that you love them and that you'll see them in 4 months. I have to thank my husband and my daughter for their endurance.